Dogs and cats in hot weather is a problem, certainly. Every year we have some brought in that have either have died from the heat and things like that. People just have to remember that, just like human beings, they are very susceptible, and even more so in some ways. Cats and dogs do not perspire, so they don't have a way to relieve their heat except through the panting. It's important to, if you do have to have your pet outside, it's best if it can be inside, especially when it's in excess of 100 degrees out. If you do have to have a pet outside, make sure you have shelter for it, shade. And also, one thing that people sometimes forget, they'll give the animal water, but if that water bowl gets into the sunlight, that water can get extremely hot and they won't be able to drink it. So look for a non-spillable container, preferably not a metal container during the summer months, but plastic, some other kind of container like that. The other issue is exercising. If you're going to exercise with your animal, just like we want to as humans, do it in the early morning hours when it is cooler, because the running activity, if you jog with your dog or something like that. The other issue, obviously, is traveling with your animal. A car in heat of excess of 100 degrees outside, ambient temperature can get as high as 200 degrees inside, and that will kill an animal very quickly. And the car heats up very fast. And it's more than just the heat of the car, it's also the fumes that are created by vinyls and other products inside the car that can be poisonous to an animal. If you do find your animal in distress, actually looks like it's in heat stroke, it's panting, it's laying on the side, it's not moving, try to cool the animal off, not with cold water or ice, but with cool water, not cold. So, pour animal on its legs, on its extremities, its forehead and things like that to get it cooled down. So if you catch it before say it was left in the car and you were in the store a little too long, and get it to water as quickly as possible. So those are really the key factors: is shade for your animal if it has to be outside, preferably indoors, having available water and shade at all times for the animal so the water doesn't get heated, and make sure you're feeding the animal properly, because that also assists that it's on a good strong diet and things like that. For $50 you can get your dog or cat spay or neutered. You get a dog license for that, a rabies vaccination, a health vaccination, and a permanent identification of a microchip, all for the $50. And that's available here at the animal shelter 7 days a week.